And welcome to this episode of How to Bordr. Today we are going to be discussing the admisson role, and this is basically how you play it. So you go into this little room over here. I will show you where it is from the spawn. Spawn for the admisson is right here. So the change team sign. You can walk across here. You just run into this room, go through here, this door, and then in this door. Now read this. Bordr procedures. Scan their passport and continue if there's a green light. Interview the peasant. Ask the interview questions. Reason for entry, opinion of BritGod. You should skip the interview based on console users and approve or deny the passport based on the answers. And then approve or deny the passport with the stamper or the shredder. This is the stamper, this is the shredder, this is the scanner. So, when you play admisson, you have to wait for peasants to come to the border, like my friend right over there. He is coming into the border. So, he gives me a passport. So he gives me the passport. I put it in the little scanner. And if it's red, I walk over here. And I either turn on one of these three buttons. The most common one to use is lava, but I like to use ragdoll because it does this. Yeah, they just die. And then once they're dead, you turn it off. And remember to close the doors once the peasant enters, so they can get through. All right. So they give you the passport like usual, and if it's green this time, which I'm hoping it is, because it is a really real passport, green, you say reason for entry. And they reply with a reason for entry, like, for example, making bread or something, or getting money, or helping the knights. Yep, and once they say that, you say opinion of BritGod, and once they give a great answer, like, he's epic, then you should walk over here with the passport, hit a little stamper, and then boom, they're a citizen. But it didn't work this time. It usually does that on a glitch. Exist anymore. So after that, the things you can do as the admisson role, you can buy a house. You can buy a house if you have enough coins. So those houses are all 500 coins, unless it's that big old house. Those two big old houses over there. This is the flag. You should make sure to defend it, unless the new blood said that another role could have it, because that's when you let them have it. And these houses are luxury houses, 5,000 coins per house. This one is like the mansion, I think. Yeah, this one's 10,000 coins. This is the castle. You need castle perms from the new blood to get in, but I can get in very quickly. Just give me a second. So the ways you can get into this area is by getting castle perms from the new blood, which allows you and only you, no other admissons, unless he gives them castle permissions too, allowed in. I cannot have a new blood in the server, so I just used Spider Pet. So you can go in here with Spider Pet if you want. There's the med bay where you can where you spawn as medic. The night barracks, you probably shouldn't go in here or they'll probably murder you. The dungeons where you go if you get jailed for abusing, which is kind of stupid and you shouldn't kill peasants for no reason. The war room, I'm pretty sure this was used for knight commanders and stuff. And the master bedroom, which is where the new blood spawns. And this little throne area. You can come into the kitchen, where I personally like to make bread and stuff. There's guest bedrooms in here. There's the guest bedroom 1, which is red. Pretty cool. Guest bedroom 2, which is blue. And it's also pretty cool. So, next we'll be covering the included pros and cons of the role in the choosing area, which is right over here. So, you can admit the peasants into Bricklandia. You get border access, you get to admit peasants to citizens, you can team kill annoying allies. That's only if they, like, stand in your room when they're not supposed to be in there. You cannot attack Evil Brick God, you can't attack Brick God, you lack tools for self-defense unless you get the sword via skill points or Robux, and you are absolutely hated by Farlanders and pirates for no apparent reason. Or they like camping your room. So that's the pros and cons of the role. And the next thing you can do as Admisson is, although you cannot harm either god, you can still defend Brick God or Evil Brick God. I mean, you probably won't be defending Evil Brick God since it's a good role, but I don't recommend trying to protect Evil Brick God. I recommend just protecting Brick God, otherwise the NL is probably going to jail you. And that's pretty much it for Admisson. It's relatively a short role, but let's go over to making money as admission. So the easiest way to make money is by making cake. So you go over here to the dough, you just start making dough. Once again, it won't be... Oh yeah, right, I don't have bread level 10 in this VIP server. So in VIP servers, you don't keep the same stats, so, like, yeah. You can also buy items here, like swords and stuff. So you put the bread over the fire, as usual, but this time you have access to the oven. The oven allows you to add all of your uncooked bread into the oven, as long as you're not holding it. And then you wait for it to come out, and you can collect all your cooked bread. And you can steal people's bread, but people will get mad at you if you do that. They do not like their bread being stolen. You collect the bread, and then you can go over here to make cake. You can also just sell it as bread, but it doesn't give as much money as cake, which gives 18 coins. And it's a lot easier to make bread in here, although it does get you attacked quite a bit. Banana bread. That'll be covered later. That'll be covered later in the series. You can sell cake for 18 coins. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Admisson. And yeah, it's not too much other than that. Alright, so that was today's episode of How to Bordr. Enjoy. I forgot to say, but vote in the poll in the community page for